You are probably wearing your fragrance wrong. I know, it's actually most people because they don't know the energetics of how you pair fragrances with feminine energy and manifestation. But babe, I got you. In this video, I'm going to break down and share with you 2 perfumes that I use that invoke light feminine energy and 2 that help you channel that dark, seductive feminine energy. I'm going to share with you what's actually in these perfumes and fragrances so that you can use this in your arsenal to tap into your light or dark feminine energy. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Everyone is invited. There is room for you here. We have the space. My name is Marian Valenza, and on this channel, I help you manifest your best life. That's through anything and everything from feminine energy, spirituality, fashion, lifestyle. I literally share the things that I do and how I embody so that you can also learn to do this for your own life. If you love any and all of that, definitely subscribe to my channel, hit that subscribe button, thank you, and hit that notification bell because I post 2 videos a week. If you want to say hi to me on Instagram, and please do because I love getting to know all of you who are watching my YouTube channel. Say hi on Instagram and TikTok. And again, don't forget, you are really channeling, you are intentional about tapping into and manifesting your best life, your best year. You gotta have some tools to help you out. You gotta have some journals, you gotta have some gear, some wall art, inspirational decks. We got you covered. We have that in our Thriver Lifestyle Etsy shop, so check it out below. Link is down there. All right, so come on, let me share with you the 4 perfumes, 2 lights and 2 darks that are gonna help you it's like this energetic lasso that you're just gonna magnetically pull that special person or literally anyone to you. You're gonna have people running after you. This is what happened to me. I was at a Walgreens running after you, asking what are you wearing? I just could not help but talk to you. Yes, this was actually a 70-year-old woman that worked at Walgreens, and she was just magnetic. I've also had men, people in between, anyone and everyone. Trust me, you're gonna wanna know what these are. All right, so let's get to it. So I'm going to share with you 4 fragrances that channel light and dark feminine energy. So the first 2 are light. So when you think of light feminine energy, think floral, think light, think flowy. You don't want anything too heavy. And so 2 of my recommendations have these floral notes. And when it comes to fragrances and perfumes, you definitely want to find out what works for you. Everyone is different. So some may work better on my skin and with my body chemistry than yours. This is where you have to figure out what type of florals work well with you and your chemistry, as well as what smells good to you. But these are just some basic things to look for, especially if you're new to the perfume and fragrance world. So my first recommendation is La Vie est Belle by Lancôme. I've had this fragrance for years. This was actually, not this specific one, because I've gone through several bottles, but it was first gifted to me, and I instantly loved it. My taste has changed, but I think this is such a great introduction. I still wear this a lot, but now because I have so many others in my collection, I wear a lot of other ones. But if I were to start, this just has a very feminine smell. And every time I've worn this, it has matched my body chemistry, and I've always gotten compliments from women and men. They're always asking, what are you wearing? You smell so good. You smell like it's sweet, but not overly sweet. It's floral, but not super floral. And that could be subjective. Maybe someone can smell it and be like, oh, it's a little too much. But for me, it's sweet and floral, but not too much. It doesn't taste like dessert. It tastes more like a fruit tart with some florals with it. It doesn't taste like a cupcake, right? So that's my first recommendation for light, feminine energy type of fragrance. What I love about La Vie est Belle is it blends that fruity type. So there's pear notes to this. The top notes pear. And then there's also floral notes like jasmine and orange blossoms, and then the base has patchouli and vanilla. So it has that fruity, sweet, floral, and isn't overly. When I think of vanilla, I think more of like vanilla bean and not like vanilla frosting. So that's the notes for this perfume. My second recommendation is actually a fan favorite. I recommend Viktor and Rolf's Flower Bomb. So let me take this back. There are several flower bombs, and the first one that came out was a lot lighter. I actually have Midnight, so it's this one. And it has a little more longevity to it. I love perfumes that stay on my skin for a lot longer, and this one does. I love the original Flower Bomb, but this to me, the Midnight, just takes it up a notch. So find out what works for you, try the different ones, but this floral is just beautiful. When it comes to the notes of Midnight Flower Bomb, there is black currant, there's jasmine, there's peony, I think there's patchouli in this too, and white musk. So it's not as fruity per se, or have that like, it's not like the previous one that has a lot of like pears, but it still has that light scent. And Midnight Flower Bomb is something that I wear during the day as well as in the evening, just depending on how I feel and my outfit. But for me, I definitely characterize this as more of a light, feminine energy type of fragrance. Now, let's shift over to fragrances that help me channel dark feminine energy. And there's actually two things that I look for in my perfumes and my fragrances when I want to channel that. The first one is oud, and oud is agar wood. And it's a very high quality resin. A lot of Middle Eastern perfumes have this, and it just has this earthy tone to it. It just smells deep and luxurious. Another thing that I look for when I have perfumes that help me channel dark feminine energy is musk. And musk is, it's funny how the origin of musk was from like deer musk. I don't think they use that anymore in this. Maybe they do, I don't know, but there's a lot of other musk in there. But it just has this woodsy, earthy base note to it that is a little bit similar to oud. So let me share with you my first recommendation, and this is right now my top. Like, this was a gift from my husband, and this is Fragrance du Bois, and it is intense oud rose. So it has oud as a base note, but it also has rose, amber, and there's just something about the oud in that base that just deepens it. It takes it from like rose and light to like rose, darling. Like, you know, it just adds that And this is just sexy. The bottle is sexy, just the look is sexy, and when I wear it, I literally just channel and ooze this perfume out. So my fourth recommendation, and the second one to help me channel my dark feminine energy, is definitely not for everyone. And I didn't think this was for me either, but I actually started learning more about fragrances and perfumes. I have a niche perfumery that I go to, and the owner is super knowledgeable, and I've learned so much. And this actually surprised me, but I fell in love with it. I do not use it all the time. There is specific times that I've used it, usually when I'm wearing really dark colors, especially black, but there's just something about this that oozes like, let me just share with you what it is. It is Montales Oud Leather. Yes, leather. I never would have thought that I would wear a perfume that has leather, but the oud balances it out, and there's spice with it. There's amber too, leather, you definitely smell it. And when I think of this, I think of dominatrix. I think of just leather and whips, sexiness. There's just a different energy with this. It's not for everyone. When you first smell it, it can definitely, if you're not used to stronger perfumes, it can take you aback. But this has grown on me and I absolutely love it. So that's my last recommendation. And that's my 4 recommendations. 2 to help you channel your light feminine energy, and 2 to help you channel your dark feminine energy. If you want to pair that with outfits, I actually have videos that talk about light feminine energy and what outfits that I wear, as well as dark. So definitely watch those as well. Let me know in the comments below, which one attracted you the most? Which one are you gonna try out? Like, surprise me. I would love to hear if you'd actually be, adventurous enough to try the oud leather. All right, babes. Thank you so much for watching this video. Definitely say hi to me, slide into my DMs on Instagram and TikTok. Don't forget to subscribe below, hit that notification bell, and definitely stop by our Etsy store because we have all the vibes that will help you manifest your best life. Bye.